Got it. Got it.
Hi kids, do you remember we looked at the step-by-step instruction on how to wash our hands properly in the earlier lessons?
Do you all still remember?
Yes.
Remember? Yes, very good. Okay, so in order to give instructions to the computer, we need to be clear. We need to give them a clear instruction, a proper instruction, right? So just like how we follow steps to
Like how I unmute, I have to press it, then I have to press the unmute button, then I will do it.
Yes, correct. That is also a step, right? That is
it's
also
like also a step like 1 to 10, whatever those.
good, right? So we have so many things around us where we need to follow steps. So washing hands is one of it. So if you want to wash hands, you always rinse your hand first, then you get your soap, then you scrub your hands, your palms, you know, and then your fingers, and then you rinse your hand, and then you get a cloth or a tissue to dry off your hand, right? So that is the steps to wash your hands. Can we change the steps for washing hands? Can we get the soap and then just rinse our hand like that? Can we do that?
Teacher, you cannot just put soap, then wipe, then later the towel will become so soapy.
You are right, Caleb. Very good, right? So in order to wash our hands in a proper way, we need to follow the steps. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue to watch the video here.
We learned that when giving commands to a computer, we have to give instructions in the correct order. In this example, to clean our hands, we give instructions in 4 steps. First, we put some soap on our hands. Then, we scrub our hands together. We rinse our hands with water before wiping them dry. These steps to complete the task of cleaning our hands are also known as algorithm.
Wow, see, this is a new word for y'all, okay? This is a very new word to us. So children, just like what the video man here says, okay, following steps, okay, or following the instructions mean algorithm, okay? There is a special word here. So we are going to pronounce this word together. Can we? Can all of you say with me? Algorithm. Everybody say with me, children. Say algorithm. Okay, let's continue to watch.
Let's pronounce it together. Al-gor-re-derm. Algorithm is a list of steps you can take to finish a task.
Right. So what is algorithm? Algorithm means is a list of steps you can take to finish a task. That means in order to finish a task or in order to get the computers or the laptops to perform, we need to follow the right steps. And that is what we call algorithm. Okay, let's continue, children.
Your morning routine, to get ready for school, is another simple example of an algorithm. Here, we look at Katie's morning on a school day. Her routine includes exercising, brushing her teeth and eating breakfast before going to.
All right, so children, your morning routine, that means what do you do in the morning when you wake up before you go to school? So routine is also we call as algorithm because you need to follow the steps, right? So for the first step, what is this girl doing here? What is the first step that you do in the morning? Can someone tell teacher, what is the very first step that you do?
Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up from your bed. Then once you wake up, okay, you will do some exercise. Do you do some exercise in the morning? Do you do exercise in the morning?
Not really.
Not really, right? But it is good to do exercise in the morning, right? So this girl, once she wakes up in the morning, okay, she will do some exercise first, okay, which is very good. And then after she does some exercise, what is the next thing that she did?
Eat, then brush teeth, then go to school.
Yes, brush teeth, okay? We need to brush our teeth to keep our teeth healthy and clean, right? After she brush her teeth,
after we eat.
yeah, after she brush her teeth, then she take her, what do we say? What do we say the meal that we take in the morning? Break?
No, we don't do that. Breakfast. No, first
Breakfast.
eat, then brush teeth.
Eat only brush teeth. But we always need to brush teeth first. Why? Because we need to make sure our mouth or our teeth is clean before we eat the food. Okay?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You already sleep for few hours since the last night. So when you wake up in the morning, you need to brush your teeth first to make sure your
Then brush
yes.
teeth.
After that, you can eat your breakfast. Okay? So
Then after that, brush teeth again.
yeah, okay, to make sure your teeth, you can always rinse your mouth, Caleb. Okay, you need to brush teeth, and then once you eat your food, you can actually rinse your mouth. Okay, so sometimes you follow different steps at home, right? But as long you brush your teeth every day, then it's already good enough. Okay, so after you take your breakfast, where do you go? Where is this girl going? She's going to school. Very good, right? She's going to the school, right? So for us, okay, so when we go to school, we might follow all these steps, okay? Or like now, even before you come for your online class, you will wake up and then you brush your teeth, eat your breakfast, right? So this is the routine. So routine is also called or known as algorithm. Okay, let's continue to watch.
School. These steps or activities form the algorithm for Katie to get ready for school. What is your algorithm?
Right, so children, teacher would like to hear from you now. Okay, maybe teacher will call someone first, then you are going to share your algorithm with teacher, okay? So you are going to tell me what do you do in the morning, okay? Just right after you wake up from the bed, what is the next step that you do? Okay, so let's ask Gideon, right? Gideon, what do you do just right after you wake up from the bed? What is the next step you do?
Go to school.
Yeah?
And then
Yeah, after you wake up from your bed, what do you do?
after
Do
that,
you brush your teeth and wash your face first?
yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Then after you brush teeth, after you wash your face, what do you do?
Eat my breakfast.
Eat your breakfast. Very good. Then after you eat your breakfast,
Just go to class.
yeah. Do you change your clothes before you go to school?
Yes.
Yes, that is also a step, right? Okay, good, Gideon. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. Now let's ask someone else, right? Maybe we ask Clara. Let's ask Clara, okay? Clara, what do you do in the morning? What is your morning routine? After you wake up from the bed, what is the next thing that you do? What do you do? Yeah, just right after you wake up from your bed, what is the next step that you do?
And then I exercise.
Sorry, my dear, can you say it again?
Exercise.
Exercise?
Exercise.
Do you exercise in the morning?
Exercise. Exercise.
Exercise, yes. Do you exercise in the morning?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Then after exercise, what do you do, Clara?
Brush teeth.
Brush teeth. Okay, after you brush teeth, then what do you do?
No, come here. No, baby.
Yeah, after you brush teeth, then what do you do?
No.
Do you change your clothes before you come to school? Do you change your clothes before you come to school, Clara? Yes, you will change your clothes, then you will go into your car, then you'll be at school, right? So children, these are some examples, right? Some examples of our friends' routine, right? Let's continue to watch.
Let's try an activity. We have been given a set of pictures with the algorithm to brush our teeth.
Okay, so now let's do an activity first, okay, from our coding activity book. We have an activity on page 5. Okay, teacher will share the screen with you here. Okay, let me share the screen with you here.
The set to brush at the sink.
Okay, right? So take your coding book and you turn to page 5, children. Can you turn to page 5? Can you please take out your coding book and you turn to page 5? Can you see this page in your book?
Only got dot.
Will you
Can you
listen?
see this?
On that page 5.
One,
Yes, turn to page 5. Okay, the topic for today is called algorithm.
6.
Yes, Caleb, correct. Okay, so we have an activity here, children. Okay, we have an activity here about brush my teeth. Okay, so please take out and turn to page 5 before we start doing. Teacher is going to call any one of you to give me the answer, right?
Which book?
Coding book, your new coding book. Look at your coding book.
The new coding.
Okay, so algorithm means following steps.
Think so.
Right? Can all of you say the word with teacher again? Can all of you say with me? Algorithm. Can you say with teacher? Algorithm. Okay, so over here we have the activity of brush my teeth. Can all of you say with teacher? Brush my teeth. Yes, okay, so over here we are going to write the sequence. We are going to write the numbers, okay, in order to write the correct steps to brush our teeth, right? Can you see number 1 here, children? Okay, they have given you number 1, which means this is your first step. Okay, get toothbrush. Okay, your very first step is to get your toothbrush first. Okay, so children, please take your pencil and can you trace this number?
Okay. Bye. Take care. Take care.
you're all right.
I'm sorry, right? So children, so please take your pencil and can you trace number 1 here? Just like what teacher have done. Can you please trace number 1 here? That is your first step. Okay, next teacher is going to ask someone to give me the second step. So once you get your toothbrush, what do you do? Do you rinse your mouth? Do you apply toothpaste? Do you brush your teeth? Do you get the toothpaste or spit into sink? What do you do after you get your toothbrush? Let's ask Marvik. Shall we ask Marvik? Yes, Marvik. So can you tell teacher what is the next step after you get your toothbrush? After you take your toothbrush, what do you need? What else do you need to brush your teeth?
Toothpaste.
Very good, Marvik. You need your toothpaste, right? Very good. So the second step is get toothpaste. So children, you can take your pencil and you write down here number 2 in this box here. Okay, write down here number 2. Can you write number 2 in this box? Yeah, it shows that getting toothpaste is your second step. Okay, thank you, Marek. Right, very good. So next, teacher is going to ask Howie. Can we ask Howie? Okay, let's ask Howie. Howie, the first step is to get your toothbrush. After you get your toothbrush, you need to get your toothpaste. After you get your brush and toothpaste, what is your next step? What is your next step? Do you need to rinse your mouth? Do you need to apply toothpaste? Do you need to brush your teeth or spit into sink? What is the next step, Howie? What do you need to do? After you take your toothbrush, after you take your toothpaste, what is the next step?
You need to apply your toothpaste. Apply toothpaste. Toothpaste. Apply toothpaste. There's 3, not 2.
Okay. Yes. Howie, you see, once you get your toothbrush and your toothpaste, and then the next third step is you need to apply the toothpaste. Do you do this in the morning, Howie? Do you brush your teeth by yourself?
No.
Okay, right. So the next step is apply toothpaste. So children, you take your pencil and write down here number 3, where you need to apply toothpaste. Okay, so you can write number 3 inside the box here. Okay, thank you, Howie. Right, next, let's ask someone else. Maybe we ask Caleb. Can we ask Caleb? Right, let's ask Caleb. Right, Caleb, the first step was to get the toothbrush. The second step was to get the toothpaste. And the third step is to apply toothpaste, okay, on your brush. So what is the fourth step, Caleb? What do you do after you apply the toothpaste? Do you rinse your mouth? Do you brush teeth? Or do you spit into sink? What do you do? Caleb, are you there? Yeah. Can I give teacher the answer? What do you do after you apply the toothpaste? What is the next step? Okay, maybe Caleb couldn't hear me. Never mind, let me ask someone else. Okay, let's ask someone else to give us the answer. Maybe we ask Clara. Clara, can you tell teacher what is the next step after you apply your toothpaste? What do you do? Do you rinse your mouth? Do you? Yes? Brush teeth. Yes, Clara said brush teeth. So after you apply the toothpaste, you will need to brush your teeth.
What number?
Okay, so the next step is brush your teeth. So we write number 4 here. Okay, good. Okay, very good, Clara. Okay, sometimes we get the water, we rinse our mouth first, then only we brush our teeth. Okay, but this is a very basic step of brushing teeth. Okay, but we might follow different steps at home, right? So children, brush teeth. After you brush teeth, what is the next step you do? Do you rinse your mouth or do you spit into sink? What do you do? Let's ask Liroshan. Is Liroshan there? Right, let's ask Liroshan. Liroshan, after you brush teeth, right? What do you do? Do you rinse your mouth or do you spit into sink? What do you do, Liroshan?
Rinse mouth. Rinse mouth. Mouth.
Mouth. Ocean.
Yes.
What we bring in the pudding class?
Yeah. Okay. Right. Rinse mouth, right? Direction. Just right after we brush our teeth, we need to rinse our mouth with water. Right? Good.
We have the 6 or the 7 peach.
Here.
Teacher,
Okay.
peach 6 or 7.
6 or 7. Where? Which one? Which one do you mean? Oh, page 5. Page 5, Oscar. Page 5. Right? Just write the numbers that teacher have wrote here. Okay. These are the steps for us to brush teeth. Okay. So Lirishan said we need to rinse our mouth. So our 5th step is to rinse our mouth. So what is the last step that we do? After we rinse our mouth with the water, what do we do? Yes, correct, Oscar. That page. Yes, you are right. So let's ask Yu Yang. Yu Yang, what is the last step that we do? What is the last step that we do? After rinse mouth, do we spit into sink? Yes or no?
Yes,
Do we spit into sink after we rinse mouth? Yes or no?
No.
No? Are you sure? Yes, right? After we rinse our mouth, we must spit into the sink, right? Okay, after you use the water to actually rinse your mouth, then you must quickly spit into the sink. Okay, good. Right, so children, please write here the next step, which is number 6. That is our last step of brushing teeth. Okay, the teacher will repeat again. Our first step is to get the toothbrush. After you get your toothbrush, you will get your toothpaste. That is your second step. After you get your toothbrush and your toothpaste, you need to apply toothpaste. Okay, you need to apply the toothpaste on the brush here. That is your third step. After that, number 4 or the 4th step is to brush teeth.
7. The 9, the 5 is ready.
Yeah, number 5 you need to do Oscar. Yeah, my
work is done.
Oh, work is done. Good. Don't need to do page 6 and 7. That is a different topic. Okay. So children, after that, after you brush your teeth, you will rinse your mouth. That is your 5th step. You need to rinse your mouth with water. And then the last step is to spit into sink. Okay. So number 6, you will spit into sink. Okay. So these are the steps of us brushing teeth. And we called it as algorithms. Okay. Algorithm. Right, so children, we are done on this activity. Have you wrote down the numbers inside the box? Have you wrote down the numbers? Yes? Okay, good. Okay, good. If you have wrote down all the numbers here, very good. Yes, Clara, good job. Right, so children, we have done on the coding book. So now we have one activity. We have one more activity that we are going to do in our app, right? So teacher will be stop sharing this. Okay, I will stop sharing this. And now let's continue the video, right?
Can you rearrange them so they are in the correct order? When you are done, try another one. This time, it is the algorithm to make a pizza.
Okay, so we have brushing teeth and also making pizza. Okay, making pizza, which we said call as algorithms, right? So now let's look at the activity that we are going to follow here, right? We are going to do this activity together. We have 2 activities, children. We have one is brushing teeth, just like what we have done, and one more is Making a pizza. Do you like to eat pizza? Do you like to eat pizza?
Oh,
No? Anyone else? What about the rest? Yes, okay. So children, have you ever tried making pizza at home with mommy? Have you ever tried making pizza with mommy at home?
I made a pizza, but it didn't turn out that good.
Ah, that's so sad. It's okay, right? But we always need to try. So when if you try a few times, then you will be able to get the perfect pizza, right? So children, let's look.
I don't know how to make pizza.
You don't know how to bake pizza, then you should ask mommy to get you to try once. It's very fun and it's very nice to bake pizza at home, okay? Right, so children, let's look at this now. Okay, this is just like what we have done in our book, but over here we can actually rearrange the pictures. Okay, so we are going to choose the first one. What is your first step just now, children? What was your first step? What was your first step?
Toothbrush.
Get
Without the toothpaste.
Yes, so when teacher click on the sound icon here,
Get toothbrush.
you can always listen, right? You can listen on what the picture is actually showing you. So the first picture is
Get toothbrush.
get toothbrush. So teacher will drag and bring the first picture here because that is my first step. So do you want to try the second step?
The second step is toothpaste.
Correct, get toothpaste, right? So when teacher would like to give my remote control to you. So if teacher give you the remote control to you, do you want to drag the picture and place it in a correct position?
Yes, please.
Okay, so let's have Caleb first because since Caleb already gave us the answer, teacher will give Caleb my control. Right, Caleb, you can use your mouse now. You can use your mouse to control it, and you can bring the picture number 2 up there. Try.
Agree.
You can try. Oh, don't go there. Don't go there. Go to the toothpaste. Go to the toothpaste.
My toothpaste.
Yeah. Then click on the toothpaste.
Teacher, I don't have a mouse, but okay, let's try my finger then.
Good. Then you can try. Okay, you can do it through that way also. So pull up, pull it up, pull up. Okay, you need to click your left. Yeah, click on your left.
That would take the remote.
Yeah, you need to click and make sure you don't leave it, and then you just drag it up.
Can't take it off. Oh, but that's just keep on feeling.
Okay, never mind. It's okay. Do you want teacher to do it for you?
Okay, I can't. But that's
okay. But you can always try this at home. Okay, you can try this at home with mommy or daddy. It's easy if you use a mouse. Okay. So your second step is to get toothpaste. So the third step is already here, which is apply toothpaste.
Agree.
Okay, let me change it. Okay, let me change it. Right. So let me ask someone else the next step. Right. Maybe I ask Cheryl. Can I ask Cheryl? Cheryl, are you there, my dear? Cheryl?
Why is the remote still here?
Okay, wait.
Teacher.
Okay, Cheryl, what is the next step? Okay, never mind. You can give teacher the answer, okay? Right, Cheryl, the first step is to get toothbrush. The second step is to get toothpaste. The third step is to apply toothpaste on the brush. So what is the fourth step? After you apply the toothpaste, what do you do, Cheryl?
You need put
yeah, what do you do? What is your fourth step?
So you only put toothpaste. So we already put the water in this one.
So after you apply toothpaste, what do? Do you brush your teeth? Do you rinse your mouth, or do you spit into the sink?
Teacher is so good. Brush my teeth.
Brush my teeth, correct. So the next step is brush my teeth, correct. Thank you, Cheryl. Right, next one, teacher would like to ask Sharhan. Let's ask Sharhan, okay? Sharhan, it's your turn. Unmute your speaker, Sharhan. Okay, Sharhan, after we brush our teeth, what do we need to do? Do we need to spit into sink or do we need to rinse our mouth? What do we need to do? Okay, never mind. Let's ask Marvik again. Marvik, what do we need to do after we brush our teeth? Right, Marvik, what is the next step after we brush our teeth? Do we need to spit into sink or do we need to rinse our mouth?
One.
What do we need to do? Yeah, you see, the first step, you get toothbrush. The second step, you get toothpaste. Third step, apply toothpaste. The fourth step is brush your teeth. So after brush teeth, what do you do? Do you spit into sink or do you rinse your mouth? Yeah?
Spit into sink.
Rinse mouth or spit into sink?
When tell teacher.
Yeah, we need to rinse our mouth. Right? After you brush your teeth, you need to rinse your mouth with water. Okay?
Rinse mouth.
And then the last step, you need to spit into sink. Okay? After you brush your teeth, you need to rinse your mouth, and then that's when you spit into the sink. Okay? So this is the right step. So teacher will play the sound here. So let's listen.
Get toothbrush.
First step.
Get toothpaste.
Second step.
Apply toothpaste.
Third step.
Teeth.
Fourth step.
Rinse mouth.
Fifth step.
Spit into the sink.
Sixth step, right? Can we check our answers? Let's check our answers whether did we get all correct or not. Okay, so teacher will press here to check. Yes, we did it. We got 6 points. Okay, we got 6 points. We got all correct. Very good. Right, so children, let's quickly look at the next step of making pizza. Okay, so children, do you know what is pizza? Have you ever eaten pizza before?
I ate my pizza after I cooked it, of course.
I see. Pizza are round. Okay, they are round just like this. Yes, very good. Yummy or not? Is it yummy? Do you like to eat pizza? Is it yummy? Is it delicious? Yeah, pizzas are round, they are very flat, and it's very delicious to eat, okay? So children, what are the steps that we need to follow, okay, in order to get a perfect pizza? Okay, so let's listen first.
Teacher,
Yes, Caleb?
I want to do.
Okay, can, right. Caleb, so let's listen to the instruction first, okay? So when we rearrange, make sure we follow the right steps, right? That is what we call algorithm. So let's listen to
A
this.
slice of pizza. A slice of pizza.
A slice of pizza.
Roll out the dough.
Roll on the dough.
I got what they talking about and what they showing. And the pizza looks like. I get it.
Now let's listen to this.
Bake it in the oven.
Bake it in the oven.
I
Okay,
didn't know what do this thing mean.
The ingredients.
mix the ingredients and the last picture.
Put the toppings.
Put the toppings. Right now,
I
children,
don't
you are going to tell teacher what is our first step. What do we need to do?
I will do this.
Okay, maybe teacher will pass the control to someone else to try. Maybe let's give who else is using computers or laptops?
I'm going quickly make
How
something.
do you want to try? Are you using
I want to try.
computer? Are you using
He's using tablet.
a tablet or okay? Then never mind. How you can try it at home,
No,
okay?
I want to do
Okay,
this.
Right. Who else is using
Hello.
computer or laptop?
It's the last one.
No, this
You must mix the flour.
is third. That is first.
Okay, then I will just pass it to. I'll pass it to Clara. Clara, do you want to
I
try?
want to do. I want to do. I want to do.
Okay, Caleb can, yeah, sure, but maybe the next one, okay? Let's ask Clara first. Clara, do you want to try? Are you using computer?
You go and tell teacher.
Teacher, I want to do.
Okay, then since Caleb really want to try, then let's have Caleb to try, right? So teacher will pass the control to you, Caleb. Then yes, you can try it now, Caleb. So what is your very first step to make a pizza? What do you do?
These are the things.
What is your first step?
Okay, got it. Now, press. Oh. There's a mouse. So,
Who's that?
Yep.
click and push.
Hey.
I have a mouse here. The thing is moving. It's blue color. My.
Yes,
My
I can see. Yes,
control.
it's moving, but you need to go to the right picture. You need to click and drag the picture. Okay, then you place it on the first place here. So go to where? What is the first step? You need to think of the first step first, Caleb. What is your first step?
Oh, come on.
What is your first step? Your first step is to mix the ingredients for the pizza. You need to mix all the ingredients and you need to make it a dough. So take this picture, bring here.
Hey.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
I'm not quick. Can do it.
Okay, let's try together. Okay, let's try together. And you drag and drop it here. That is your first step. Right. So after you mix all the ingredients, what is your second step? What is the second step that you need to do?
Roll the dough.
Roll the dough. Very good. You need to make the dough flat.
No, it makes the dough and red is a circle and toppings and
Yeah.
and put some fire in the pizza and to eat.
Not fire. Okay, you need to put it in the oven, right? So children, you need to use a rolling pin to flatten the dough. So that is your second step.
Yes,
So after you
don't have rolling pin, I use a bottle and roll the dough instead.
I see. Right, can, because as long it's you know,
Where is
it's flat and
That
you
is
can
the
roll.
fire. That is not oven.
Yeah.
Can.
Correct. Okay, it looks like a chimney here. Okay, but when I click here, you
Bake it in the oven.
bake it in the oven, right? So, or this is just to show you that you need to heat up. Okay, so after you roll it, you need to put the toppings. You need to put the toppings on the pizza. Okay, for example, you want pizza, you want chicken pizza, or you want some vegetables pizza. So you just put on
I
top
want
here.
a cheese pizza.
Cheesy
No, I want the
pizza.
vegetable pizza.
Vegetable pizzas.
I want
Then
all
you
the
cut.
pizzas. All the
Correct.
pizzas combined into one.
Oh, wow. That is going to be very nice, you know. So after you put the toppings, you need to, what do you need to do? You need to bake it in
Put
the
them in the oven.
correct. Put it in the oven. So that will be your fourth step. So after you put it in the oven, you will
Okay.
get a perfect pizza. Oops, sorry. Right. So you will get a perfect pizza, and that is your fifth step.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay. So first step. Okay,
Okay.
wait. Teacher need to stop your control. Yeah. Wait. Caleb, wait. All right. So your very first step.
Mix the ingredients.
My teeth.
Roll out the dough.
Second step.
Put the toppings.
Third step.
Bake it in the oven.
Fourth step.
A slice of pizza.
Fifth step. Okay, so this is an example on how to make a pizza. Can we check our answers?
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Great, we got it. Right, we got all correct. Very good, children. Okay, so
Make one.
so you see, in order to make something, we need to follow the steps. We need to follow the correct steps, and that is what we call as algorithm. Okay, so children, we have done 2 activities for today. One is brushing teeth and one is also making pizza. Okay,
One.
so I'm sorry. Right, so children, you can try this at home with mommy or daddy. Okay, you can always